Hello everyone, my name is White Citadel and I play video games probably more often than I should. I wanted to talk today about the Xbox 720 and a rumor that just came out yesterday. It was announced by Xbox World Magazine, and they have stated that the 720 is going to come with a touchscreen controller. It's going to be a traditional Xbox controller, but in the middle there's going to be an HD touchscreen. And the regular buttons are going to be there. The controller is going to be the same. It's just going to have this touchscreen in the middle that I'm sure is going to have a lot of innovative features. And there's kind of a big rift in the gaming community concerning these gimmicks that have been coming out a lot recently with games. Looking at the Nintendo Wii, the Kinect, the PlayStation Move. Some people are a big fan of it. Some people like the idea of innovations moving forward and appealing to a mass crowd. But a lot of the kind of traditional, I guess I'll call them hardcore gamers, are kind of getting annoyed with the whole casualizing and gimmick fad that we've seen a lot of recently. Now, the Kinect and PlayStation Move were nicely done because they weren't shoved down our throats. We really had the option if we wanted to use it or not. I've had an Xbox. I've had several Xboxes for the last 5 years, and I never got Kinect because, you know, I don't want to dance. I'm not a middle-aged housewife or anything. But this touchscreen controller is kind of concerning to some people because they're worried that the Xbox is going to kind of turn into the Nintendo Wii, and I'm sure how the Wii U is going to be when it comes out, and be this kind of family-friendly, really casual system. And that's kind of the concern with gimmicks that appeal to a mass audience, is that they're going to start making a lot of products that appeal to said mass audience. For example, the Nintendo Wii, some of the most successful games they had were the extremely casual Wii Sports games, and then they had the really big breakthrough with like exercise games and whatnot. And the problem when games like that make a lot of money is that that's what developers are going to kind of turn towards, and you really can't blame them when something casual, something family friendly, something really simple is selling a lot. I mean, a business is going to, you know, try to meet the demand with their supply. So a concern for me, at least, and I'm sure plenty of people share this, is that a touchscreen on the controller is going to kind of turn the system into a casual, family-friendly system, and it's going to start, you know, there's going to be a lot of gimmicks involved. And none of this is certain. I'm really speculating here, but I'm just not a fan. I prefer traditional joysticks and buttons, and that's it. I want to go shoot people in the face when I play video games. It's kind of a nice escapism. I don't want to play Angry Birds on my Xbox or something simple like that. So, you know, we'll see. We still have a long ways to go. We have till holiday season of 2013, it sounds like. Maybe fall 2013 to see what the 720 is going to be like. But it's already gotten two big strikes with me. I mentioned the used game a couple videos ago. No used games allowed on the system. That's not set in stone, but that's something a lot of developers are on board with and have been talking about, because they lose, you know, billions of dollars every couple of years from people trading in games to GameStop instead of buying them new. So we will see what the future has to offer with this touchscreen. It's Xbox quite literally copying the Wii U. I mean, if you know, Wii U was announced like probably about half a year ago, and we knew about the whole touchscreen. It could be a practical idea if you have your like social media, or maybe your menu or your items that you have on your character or are displayed on the touchscreen. That'll be pretty cool, but I just don't want a whole lot of gameplay features that are going to be used on the touchscreen. And the last big problem about this whole controller thing is that these controllers are probably going to cost a lot of money. I mean, the Wii U's controllers have like the power of like a smartphone. You can play the Wii U games on the controller, so they have a lot of processing power. I cannot wait to see how much money those are going to cost per controller. And if you're a guy like me, you've probably lost a lot of controllers, broken a lot of controllers, or had a lot of them stolen, unfortunately. So if a controller costs a fortune, it's going to really hurt the consumers if they have to go buy a bunch of them. You know, because controllers break, they get stolen, they get lost, whatever. So please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you want to, but definitely leave a comment. I want to see kind of what everyone feels about this whole touchscreen on the Xbox 720. I am out. I will be back in a few days with another gameplay. Talk to you guys later.